The next question that inevitably comes up when we start talking about feelings and maybe not doing a timeout is that means that we're encouraging chaos, that things are going to be out of control, and that means we can't say no. Creating space for feelings doesn't mean that your kids can do anything they want. It means that when you need to say no about something, you make room for how they're feeling about that no. I'm Rebecca Thompson Hitt, and this is Better Relationships in 2 minutes. So let's go to the real world example of your child wanting a soda. You know that if your child can't have that soda, there are going to be big feelings about that. A permissive solution would be to give the child the soda so that you avoid the upset, knowing that your child will be all hopped up on sugar or corn syrup, and you'll have a very hard time getting your child to bed, and then you're going to be upset. So it's actually important for your child to have some well-placed, meaningful no's in his or her life. Adults who never had someone say no aren't really pleasant to live with, honestly. But when there's room for the child to have feelings about that no, your child actually learns a lot in that process. You can lovingly say no, and your child learns that they will survive the feelings. You can be with your child while the upset is happening, so your child isn't alone with big feelings. Once the feelings have calmed down, you can come up with another solution together and find something that will be acceptable for both of you. I know in my family, it often ends up being like, okay, maybe a Sprite would be acceptable. In our family, this is how we've negotiated some of these things, but it's not until after there's been an expression of feelings. But if you haven't had a lot of experience dealing with feelings yourself, it can feel really overwhelming. We're going to be exploring this topic over the next 6 months and listening to feelings, our virtual course for parents around the world. I'd love to have you join us. If enrollment is closed for the live course, you can jump into the on-demand course anytime. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about space for feelings and why it's so important for emotional health.